Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, and we are back with another video. And in this video, I want to speak on the truth about celebrities and how the truth about celebrities are being exposed nowadays. But I'm going to speak to it from a different perspective. And I'm going to get back into my commentary after this video. So let me share my screen and let's get into this video. It says, Ray Lewis III's death caused by lethal mix of drugs per report. Let's get into the article. A lethal mix of drugs caused the death of Ray Lewis III. TMZ reports fentanyl, cocaine, and methamphetamine intoxication were found in his system after his death in June. Alcohol and omeprazole, were also found in his system as well. The 28-year-old who concluded his career at Virginia Union University died on June 14th after medical professionals found him unresponsive. Lewis is the son of Ray Lewis, a two-time Super Bowl champion and Hall of Famer. After graduating from high school in 2013, Ray Lewis III committed to play college football at the University of Miami. He joined the Miami Hurricanes football team as a running back, following in his father's footsteps. However, he struggled to make a constant impact on the field during his time at Miami. Lewis appeared in 9 games, but primarily played on special teams as a freshman in 2013. He recorded 15 rushing yards on 4 carries and had 6 receptions for 47 yards. In 2014, he saw limited action and rushed for 21 yards on 5 carries and caught 2 passes for 14 yards. Lewis transferred to Coastal Carolina University, a football championship subdivision program, back in 2015. He joined the Chanticleers football team, but was unable to have a big impact. Lewis mostly played as a reserve running back and participated on special teams. Sound like the same thing from the last school. Ray Lewis III's football career took a turn after the 2016 season when he was arrested and charged with criminal sexual conduct in South Carolina. As a result, he was suspended from the football team. He eventually found a home at Virginia Union, where he played the 2017 season. He recorded 37 tackles in his lone season for the CIAA program. So that concludes the article. Now, here's my take. From what it sounds like and what they are going out of their way to not say, having respect for his dad, is that Ray Lewis III was struggling with drugs. It sounded like he had emotional issues, mental health issues that probably led him to doing drugs. And I think that they're purposely leaving that out, like I said, as respect for his dad. But what I want you guys to understand is we're in a time today where the truth about celebrities are being exposed. It's being exposed. And what's being exposed is that they're not really good people to look up to. These are people that we shouldn't model our lives after, because at the end of the day, Behind all of the glitz and the glamour and the watches and the jewelry and the cars, the clothes and all of that is the things that us on a lower level has been trying to stay away from our whole lives. Stress, depression, anxiety, alcoholism, drug usage. See, we thought becoming a celebrity, becoming famous, becoming someone that everyone looks at, we thought that that will remove the alcoholism, that will remove the drug usage. This is what a lot of us thought from the outside looking in. Oh, why are they hooked on drugs? They got all this money. Well, why they don't listen to their parents and this, that, and the third? Perfect example, what y'all tried to say, and rest in peace to Young Cheese, Gilly's son. I heard a lot of y'all bloggers saying, well, why his son was in the hood? Why Gilly's son was in the hood? Ain't Gilly a millionaire? Ain't they rich? That's because y'all don't understand the truth about celebrities. Y'all don't understand that a lot of what we see is not what's really going on. What we see is not really what their family is really experiencing. It's only what we see. Not saying that Gilly don't have money or none of that stuff. But what I'm saying is we don't know the extent of it. We don't know that a lot of these guys' cars are rented. We don't know that a lot of these guys are paying mortgages and a lot of them don't own their houses. We don't know this stuff. But we assume because we see a snapshot of their life, because we see everybody screaming their name, because we see their names and lights, that we forget that these people are still human. They're still human. Yes, they still have to advise their children to stay away from the wrong people, be around the right people. Yeah, they still have to do what us quote unquote normal folks have to do. And I think now we're at a time in society where it is God is allowing this stuff to be exposed to the everyday person to realize that you're not no different. You see? So don't fall for the okey doke. Don't think because you have money and that these people have money that you're exempt from reality. And that reality could be that no matter how successful you are, your son still might be hooked on drugs. Your son still might like the gangbang. Your son still might like to gamble in the streets and in the hood. No matter how much you give him, no matter how much you tell him he shouldn't be there. You see, that's a reality. And a lot of us on a ground level, we forget that these people still have to deal with that level of reality. So a lot of times, and I'm guilty of it myself because I've done videos and streams where I've charged celebrities up. But I just got to be honest and say, at the end of the day, I was just speaking my opinion. I can't tell them how to raise their children. And just to keep it 1,000, life happens to everyone. And this is what we have to understand. Life happens to the rich, the poor, or the indifferent. Life is not going to skip past you because you poor. Death is not going to skip past your door. Death is not going to skip past their door because they're rich. And this is what we have to understand. The truth about celebrities are being exposed. A lot of their children are on drugs. A lot of their children don't like them, don't get along with them. A lot of them need counseling and therapy too. But we still look at these people as if they're infallible. See, there's nothing wrong with looking up to a person. There's nothing wrong with looking at a person and finding a level of motivation. It's nothing wrong with nobody motivating you. But don't treat them as if the way life has hit you, it won't hit them. Because it can and it will. So rest in peace to Ray Lewis the third. I hope that Ray Lewis, you know, can stay strong, man. Because this is Ray Lewis the third. There might be a Ray Lewis the second. That's another one of his sons. You know? So we just gotta remember, man, that these celebrities, they still gotta live life just like me and you. And with all of these things, these tragedies that's occurring in these celebrities' lives, it should be a lesson to us. It should show us how thankful we should be, even for the struggle. Because could you imagine losing a child and you're a millionaire? No, I don't think any parent could ever imagine losing a child, whether they was rich or poor. So understand this. They're no better than you. They may be a little better off financially, but that's about it, man. Because with all the money Ray had, he couldn't stop his son from using drugs. He couldn't. He couldn't get through to his son in a certain way. But a lot of us on a ground level just think that because we have money and intangible resources, that everything is just at our fingertips and we can get and control everything. And that's not true. So we need to take cases like this with Ray Lewis and his son and understand T.I. and his son. And y'all have heard me go in on T.I. Y'all have heard me go in on D Wade and all of these guys. These guys whose children are out of control. But now when I sit back and I think about it, I'm like, damn, they're just fathers, man. We put the extra shit on it because we just want to be in a position. But if you take away all that shit, they just dads like us, bro. They just fathers like us, trying to raise their children just like us. So we can't sit here and just throw them under the bus like that. We gotta have some understanding, man, and some type of compassion. I'm not saying let them off the hook. I'm not saying ignore the BS. But in a situation where brothers are actually losing their children, it is not the time to bomb. It is the time to sit down and reflect and to understand what's really going on, man. And it should also show brothers, man, that whether you got money or not, being a family man is most important. Being there for your children as much as you can is most important. Letting them know that you're there. And even with that, understanding that One day, man, you might have to bury your child, you know? And see, a lot of times, as us being people on a ground level, we so used to dealing with that stuff that, you know, we think if we become affluent and successful that it won't hurt as much or we wouldn't deal with it as much. And that's not true, man. And this is why we're being shown in today's time that being a celebrity doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Your family is still subjected to what happens to everyone else. There's no big eyes and little U's. So once again, rest in peace to F&G Cheese. You know, shout out to Gilly and Wallow. You know, prayers up for you guys. Prayers up for Ray Lewis and his son. So y'all take the time and think about this, man. Get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all you visionaries, man. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.